Okay, in this next video we're going to worry about doors. So we're looking at a front door right here. There is a sliding glass door back here. Notice what that looks like as far as the representation goes. There's an exterior door that goes into the garage from this side. There's one that goes in from the front right here. There are garage doors there, so that's how you get in and out of the building. So then inside here, there's one for this closet. There is one for this closet right here. There is some kind of closet door here on this pantry. And then we'll do those doors right in there. So let's start with the front door. So it's 21 feet from the corner to the center of that door right there. So it's 14 plus 7. All right. So we're going to go in here. We're going to place a door. And we'll come down in here somewhere and place that door. So that looks like it goes there. Not quite where we want to position it, so we'll go this way and move that there. See how wide that door is by looking at this. 3'4" is probably a great door to have there. We might do something like this. You might click offset, do 21 feet, and come down here. Oops, well apparently it's going to run into right about there. So undo that. That would make sense actually. So let's move this from, let's try doing something here. We'll try from the midpoint of that line right there. So it's the midpoint, doesn't matter where, to the perpendicular here. So that should go right there, and that lines that door up where we want it to be. Let's see the direction. It opens this way, so you walk in and go into either up the stairs or into the living room, which would make make sense. All right, so let's go back here. Click on this. We're going to click it around so it turns in the other direction. So I might just show this opened a little bit more. Just so everyone can see. So it's a wide door, 3'4". We're ready to click trim. Click that, and that is our cutting edges. And get rid of this piece and this piece. Alright, so that's that door. There's also a door right here. So the distance across this opening is 3'2". We're not going to want a 3'2" door. We're going to want at least 2 inches on each side of it. Minimum, probably closer to 4 if we can get away with it. So let's put a door in here. Let's see, we'll put that right there. And now let's go pick a door that goes, let's see, 2'8". We want the wall thickness to be that. So we don't want this right on that corner. This will flip around that way. And if I'm not mistaken, this opens the other way. That's right. So this is goes this way. So what we're looking at doing now is deciding what the distance is, DI, and enter from here to here, which is 6 inches. That's kind of if we made it that. Oops. Let's go to a 2'6" door. And let's move that from here to here. So now let's see what that distance is from here to here would be. That's what we want right there. It's 8 inches, so we can get a good even number. 3 inches is okay, but usually they do multiples of 4, but 2 is acceptable. So now let's click move. We'll move this way 4 inches, and then click trim. Use those as our cutting edges. So we got that door in place. There was another door right there. You might even go as far as going copy. Let's copy this door from here up to, say, here. And you could have inserted it again, go through the whole process one more time. This door opens the opposite direction, so we're going to flip it so it goes that way. Let's just know what the difference is here. DI from, say, here to here, or 1'2". So we could actually have a wider door on this, on that right there. As a matter of fact, we might do something fun. Let's see if we can get away with this. Let's move this from here to here. Oops, I'm going to click move. Move this, and I'm going to make this my base point and go from here to here. Can we get away with making one that's half? doesn't look like it because our distance across here is how far? From here to here is 3'8". So the smallest door we could use there is a 2-foot door. So that's not going to work. So then let's see what our distance is here. DI from here to here, 1'2" with let's subtract. So that's 14 inches. So we're looking at a 10-inch difference. So let's pick a door that's a little bit wider than that, and we'll go to this width right here. DI from here to here is 8 inches. Beautiful. Move that one over this way. 4 inches. All right. Click trim. So now that door is done. All right. At this point, I mean, if you're not saving often, you're kind of making a mistake. So definitely save it. All right. So we've got to get a bathroom door in here somehow. Into that bathroom. Oh, they just left it open. Looks like they used like a pocket door or something like that. In this case, we probably don't want to do that. So what we'll do is we'll put a door in here. You could do that, but pocket doors are a little harder to deal with as far as construction goes. It's not just a regular door goes in there. So let's pick a door and put a door in here. Door. And we'll do this. So this is okay. We'll pick change the wall width back to 4 inches. Probably change it this way. And let's change this so this is a smaller door. 3-foot door is big to get into there. 2'4" is probably a great door for something like this in this case. This is where it gets kind of strange. Let's go ahead and click move. We're going to move this down this way, and we'll move it up 4 inches. You know, we're not going to put the door this way, and I'll tell you exactly why. When you open the door, this is just one of those weird things. You're not supposed, when you look at an open door, you're not supposed to see the commode. So if we were looking, we'd be looking in the door this way and look right into it. So if we flip this around this way, this would mean you open the door and the commode's on the back side, so it's hidden. So that's what we'll go for, and let's just open that a little wider so we can see shows off what's going on there. So that looks good. So let's click trim. I think that has something to do with privacy, and if the door ever accidentally opens, that's what's supposed to go on. So there's a door there. So now let's see, what other doors did we have to worry about? There was a sliding glass door in the back of this dining room. This is how you're supposed to do this. Sliding glass looks like that. So we're going to basically do this. We're going to go up here. We're going to find the middle of this room. So the distance from here to here is 17 feet. So 17 feet divided by 2. It's like 8'6", right? So it's 8 times 2 is 816, and another 1 foot divided by 2 would be 8'6". So let's take this one, offset 8'6", and go over here. And so now we can look at this door, and we'll do this. Double sliding glass doors. Let's wonder if they have something at Lowe's that we can look at. We'll go to Lowe's.com and sliding glass doors. Pick something that looks kind of nice. So it looks like 17. These look like standard sizes here. So let's go with. We'll just pick this one right here. We're not buying in bulk, but you may do that. So let's see if there's anything in the specification. So that's their height, 79. The common width is 72 inches, which 72 divided by 12 is 6. So we're just looking for a 6-foot opening. I think that's what it'll be. The rough opening. Look, so here it tells us what the rough opening is going to be, 80 inches. So that means that the door's a little bigger than what we're doing. So let's go ahead and offset 40 inches. we'll offset from here to here and here to here. I'm going to go ahead and draw a line to get rid of that thickness in there. Alright, and I'm going to do this where I delete that out of there. So now we can use this. We'll use this as a cutting edge and this as a cutting edge. Right click and then trim those pieces out of there. So now we're looking at making a line that goes from here to, actually we want to go just past the perpendicular. So we'll come out here. So instead of going 40 inches, we'll make it go 42 inches. And I'm going to, since the wall thickness is 6 inches, we're at the 3-inch mark. I'm going to move this one down, out this way. I'll move it out 1 inch that way. And I'm going to do a mirror command. So I'll mirror this using that point right there. Delete the source object, no. And then we'll move this one now. We'll move this one down 2 inches. Down 2 inches this way. So that gives us the right positioning for our door and that sort of thing. And it may flip-flop and go the other way, but we'll let the builder worry about that. So that's our door there. Let's see if we got any other doors we can worry about here. We got a door to this utility room. We still have 4 more doors to go. So we'll do a door to this utility room and to that mechanical room. Is that what it is? A shop back here. So there's a door on each side of this wall. So there's a wall right there that looks like we missed. Oh no, it's right there. So we'll go in here and put a door in. So, oops, it didn't snap the way I wanted it to. So I'll click move. Come down here, put that in there, and then I'm going to move it again. And I'll move it out 4 inches. That's a wide door. You know, I probably want a wide door. No less than 3 foot. So 3'4" is probably good. That way we can get equipment in and out of our shop. And we'll open it inward from the garage. That's just, it tends to be what you do. So I'll click trim. Use those as cutting edges and cut those lines out right there. Going to do the same thing on this side over here, so I'll just mirror this from that to there and trim. Trim using this and this. Alright, so then let's see what we got over here. So then we have a door going into this utility room, which means you want something big enough to get a washer and dryer in there. So we'll go ahead and put a nice big wide door on that part right there too. So when we put a door in, we're just going to go ahead and put that right there. I'm going to change this wall thickness down to 4 inches, and I am going to move that out this way, 4 inches this way. So then we can trim that. Use this as a cutting edge. This is a cutting edge. Alright. So we're going to center a door right here and here on this part here. So we've got an interior door or an exterior door. So let's do this. Let's go there. We'll rotate the door around 90 degrees. 90. Oops. Well, apparently I did it the wrong 90. Rotate it now 180. And I'm going to move it from there to there. Wow, I really messed that one up. Undo that. Undo. And I want to move it using the perpendicular. Shift right click perpendicular here. Alright, so what we want to do is get a distance between here and here. So we want a midpoint of this line right there. So we'll just draw a line that goes through that midpoint out to here. Move this now from the midpoint of this to the perpendicular of that. That goes to that midpoint. Click on that and delete it. How do we want to position that door the way it opens? It looks like it opens inward that direction. Let's go to the next video.